The Trump administration is escalating a legal battle with a federal court judge. The judge gave the administration until noon today to provide information about two planes that deported hundreds of Venezuelan migrants over the weekend.
ABC's Christiane Cordero has the details from Washington.
The deadline at high noon for the Trump administration to submit information about two flights deporting migrants over the weekend has come and gone. It's a crucial step in what has become a contentious legal battle between the Trump administration and the courts themselves. Federal Judge James Boasberg is considering whether the administration defied the court's order in going ahead with the deportations.
All of the flights that were subject to the written order of the judge took off before the written order was pushed in the courtroom.
In Boasberg's ruling, he said the administration did not provide enough justification for its use of the 1798 Alien Enemies Act and ordered any planes turn around even if midair. Both planes were midair, flight data shows, landing in Honduras roughly an hour after the judge's ruling Saturday night, taking off again several hours later, then landing in El Salvador early Sunday morning. Republicans have since spoken out against the judge, several now calling for his impeachment, as the case appears to be on a fast track for the Supreme Court.
I think what you're seeing really is judicial overreach on a scale we've never seen in the history of this country. And I think the Supreme Court has got to put a stop to it. Chief
Justice John Roberts did weigh in this week in a rare rebuke, chastising those who have called for the impeachment of judges over rulings they disagree with. The 200-plus Venezuelan migrants deported are now in an El Salvadorian prison. The administration claims they were all part of the gang Tren de Aragua, but refusing to divulge their identities or anything about them. Several of their family members have since spoken out, disputing that they are part of any gang.
And I would caution people to be very careful about accepting at face value the Trump administration's characterization of all these people.
ICE officials admit in a sworn statement that several of those deported have no violent criminal record in the U.S. The judge in this case has a hearing scheduled for tomorrow to consider whether to extend the temporary restraining order. On Monday, a federal appeals court will begin to weigh in. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.